So how did the whole connection with you and Jermaine Dupri, probably one of the most legendary people in the music business, come to be?
Well, he reached out to me via YouTube and MySpace, but in the beginning I didn't think it was him, so I kind of like played him to the last. I was like, sir, don't play with me. Like, I know that you're not really Jermaine Dupri, so just leave me alone. I ignored him basically, and this was
You ignored Jermaine Dupri.
Yes, I did, and this was probably about for a month, maybe a month and a half. But he was so persistent, and so I was like, okay, let me see what this man wants. And like I wrote him back, and once I realized it was him, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I sat here and like ignored you for this long. Like, I'm so sorry. Please, I was telling him like, okay, don't like lose interest in me and stuff like that, because I did.
Now you're trying to beg him. Oh,
right.
How long were you ignoring him for? Was it like a couple of weeks, a couple of months?
It was like a month. It was like maybe 2 months.
Oh wow! But he was persistent.
Yeah. Very persistent. He just kept hitting me up.
Eventually, once you hit him back and you believed it was him, he flew you and your mom out, right, to Atlanta?
Yes.
And how was that first meeting?
First meeting, it was kind of weird, just because there was no room for intimidation or being nervous. It was just like, as soon as I got there and, we, I guess, met in person, it was like immediately, okay, so you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. When you going to fly me here so I can start singing? It just was immediately like I was talking noise to him. It was just, I felt comfortable like as soon as I like shook his hand. So it was a good situation.
Okay. So, did you sign a deal the first time you were there, or?
No, probably between the time that I met him and the time I actually signed the deal, it was probably like 6 to 8 months in between.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least I know that you were thinking before you signed on. So, after this whole situation, this was about almost 3 years ago, right, when all this sort of developed. What have you been doing in the last 3 years?
Well, I have been working on my album. Initially, when he signed me, we were under Def Jam, and now we're independent. So we made the transition to an indie label, and also just trying to find my niche and find what my style would be, my singing style. So, but now we got it, and I'm excited. So.
What do you think your singing style is?
Well, I am definitely doing my part in bringing real R&B back. So it's going to be that 80s, 90s feel. I'm singing real music. I'm not doing all this trendy stuff that's going on. I'm not going to be dancing across no stages. Like I'm just.
You're going to keep it straight to the vocals?
Yes, like how Whitney used to do, how Aretha used to do. I'm just gonna sing for y'all and like give y'all real music and give y'all vocals and give y'all the talent. So. And
Jermaine Dupri he called you a young Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and Alicia Keys, and these are people he's worked with in the past. How does that make you feel with that kind of comparison?
It makes me feel. I have mixed emotions. I definitely am excited. I'm like, wow, you think of me that way, and it makes me want to prove to others. That it's true. Like, what he's thinking is truth and not just his opinion. But then at the same time, it's like, dang, okay, I gotta I really gotta show these people. Like, it's like an excited, but it's also like, I can't mess this up either.
You got something to prove.
Right.